guys, welcome back. So today starts the Sephora VIB sale. I believe it's this weekend and next weekend, and I thought I would just round up a few of my, well, it's not a few, it's a lot of my favorite products, go-to products, stuff I can't live without, that I think that you would really love, and maybe you might want to pick it up during the sale. I find that this is the perfect time to stock up on my favorite products, but also it's a time that you can maybe splurge a little bit on something or try something new because you are getting that discount. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do and subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm gonna start with skincare and just kind of like work my way from like skincare to makeup and then to hair care. Now, I bought this stuff before the sale. I should have waited because these are two of my new favorites. This is the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence and then the Tatcha Water Cream Moisturizer. These are amazing. This SK2 Facial Treatment Essence, I would not get this by itself. I would get the Patera essence set because you can get everything that comes in here for the price of just the essence, and that's a great way to try out new skincare products. And SK2 and Tatcha are both luxury skincare items that do cost a little bit more, so when you get the discount it makes it a little bit more worth it. So these are two that I've been loving recently, and I highly recommend them for the sale. You guys know I am obsessed with this. This is the Anti-Aging Armour from IT Cosmetics. This is my favorite SPF. It has a little bit of a tint to it. It works for all skin tones, and this is something that I see myself wearing all the time in the summer. I've been wearing it all the time right now as it is. However, if you already wear a foundation and you want something lighter weight in the summertime, I highly recommend this. It looks beautiful on the skin. It gives more of that skin-like finish rather than being too matte or too dewy. It's just beautiful and I love it. And it's SPF 50. This is a great time to also try out a face mask. I have so many face masks that I could have chosen for this video, but I wanted to choose one that everybody would like and something that I am constantly using, and this is the Glamglow Supermud Clearing Treatment. It's the mask that comes in the white tub, and I love this. Anytime I feel like my skin is just kind of gross, you know what I mean? When it's just kind of like, it feels like it needs like some clearage, you know what I mean? Slap this on for 20 minutes, or if you're bad like me and leave it on for 3 hours, slap it on, wash it off, finish up with your moisturizer, go to bed, and then the next day you wake up and your skin just feels better. It feels like it got cleaned out a little bit. So I love this mask. It is on the pricey side, but it's good. It's good. Something that I always stock up on every single sale is a brow pencil. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade number 3. I go through these like just crazy. This is my favorite brow pencil ever, and thought I'd include it because I usually get it, and it's something that it's just good to have. Now, you guys know I haven't really been wearing foundation much recently. I've been doing more like tinted moisturizers, CC creams, stuff like that, and that's what I have on my face right now. But I do love these two foundations. If I had to live with two foundations for the rest of my life, these would be them, and I thought that I would include them in this video for you. So the first one is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I usually use the shade, I usually use the shade Nude. This one is in Porcelain. I think I kind of go in between the two. And then the other foundation that I love is the Dior Forever foundation. These actually are amazing mixed together. Oh, it gives the most beautiful finish. This gives a little bit more of a demi or semi-matte finish, and I guess this one does too, but just not as much as this one. This one is a little bit more luminous than this one, I would say. The next thing I have here are the Makeup Forever powders. I forgot what they're called, if they're called anything specific, but I just call them like my under eye powder. You can get them separately and then put them into the palette like this. I have the highlighter, contour powder, and the blush. I'm not the biggest fan of the blush. I'm obsessed though with the under eye powder and then this contour powder. It's beautiful. So this is H104 and this is S116. It's so perfect for my complexion, and it's my favorite. This entire palette is my favorite. Every time I travel or anytime I even do my eye makeup on a video, this is the perfect thing to hold because it's a huge mirror. It's really dirty, but it's huge. but yet it's compact at the same time. So I can sit here and do my makeup and it's not like I'm holding some huge thing. It's just perfect. So I love these. These are like my favorite powders. Next, I have a bronzer. This is, I think, my favorite bronzer ever. And that's crazy because I've tried so many different ones and I've kind of gone back and forth, but this is my favorite and I had to include it. So this is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Bronzer. This thing is ginormous. I am in the shade medium, and as you can see, it is just gorgeous. This is one of those bronzers that kind of gives you the look like you've actually been out in the sun. This is my favorite. I'm always wearing it. I've had it for about a year now and I still haven't hit pan. I love this. I wanted to share my two favorite blush brands. That is very hard to say. I wanted to share my favorite blush brands. I have Tarte and I have Becca. I love these so much. I'm not really talking about a specific color here. I mainly am talking about the formulas. The ones that I have here are just Risque and Flower Child. I think my favorite one from Tarte is Exposed, and this one from Becca, I believe Wild Honey would be my favorite. But yeah, the formulas are just really great. They last forever. They're very buttery, very pigmented and smooth, and I love them. For brushes, these are the only two that I felt the need to really talk about as far as brushes go that you can get at Sephora. And these are so bougie, however, they really are worth it in my opinion. I've had so many of you guys contact me and let me know that you've tried these brushes and how they blow all of your other brushes out of the water, and you're so thankful that you splurged and got them. So I had to share them in this video because now's the best time to get them when you can get the deal. But they are the Tom Ford brushes. I'm contemplating getting even more. I've thought about these brushes for years and never thought it was worth it because they are so overpriced. But they're the best things I've ever tried. So this one is the bronzer brush, and then this one is the cheek brush. You could probably get away with using the cheek brush for a bronzer brush too. So if you had to pick one, I would get the cheek brush because of the size. As you can see, like with my face size, you could totally use that for a bronzer. This one is just massive. The bronzer brush, it's huge. It does make applying your products so much quicker and more, they just lay more beautifully, and they're so soft and just the best things ever, and I want all of them, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, and one thing too, they stand up like this, kind of like the Real Techniques brushes. You can set it on your counter like that. So now's the time to get that favorite eyeshadow palette that you've been eyeballing and haven't ever picked up or tried. My personal favorites that you can get at Sephora would be the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, Anastasia Soft Glam, and the Tarte Maneater palette. I did just pick this up, but I just know this is a palette for me. Let me open them up so you can see the colors. There is a theme going on here. This is the Modern Renaissance, this is the Soft Glam, and then this is the Maneater. They're all shades of neutrals, and this is actually embarrassing seeing all of them here in front of me. But these are for sure my favorite palettes that I go to. I do have a huge eyeshadow palette with my eyeshadow singles popped in there that I use all the time as well, but I use these almost as much, so I highly recommend these. They're all neutrals, but try them, you'll love them. I want to talk about my favorite lip products. The first one here is the Dior Lip Glow. This is a tinted lip balm that mixes with your natural lip color to create your own unique color, which is really cool. This one's all gone. I kind of like gouged it out so that I could get them all. I have another one in my purse, but this is in the shade Pink. This is my favorite color. They have now a wide range of shades. I love this. It's just beautiful on the lips, and this is what I wear like for an everyday look. And then the other products I have here aren't necessarily these colors that I recommend, even though I do love these colors. It's mainly just the formula and the product itself. So for lip liner, it would be the Makeup Forever lip liners. This is so smooth. This reminds me of the MAC Pro Longwear lip liner formula. Beautiful. The one I have here is 22C. It's a really good rose kind of shade, but they've got a bunch of shades that are amazing. For lipstick, I have the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick. This one is in the color Pink Lemonade, but this formula is amazing. It reminds me of the matte formula from MAC. It's just kind of like a creamy matte feeling, but it's not overly drying or anything, and their shade range is just beautiful. They've got a bunch of nudes, a bunch of bright colors, and the packaging is the cutest. And then my favorite liquid lipstick that you can get at Sephora is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude liquid lipsticks. I think that's what they're called. This one is in the color Wink. I love the color Cookie as well. That one goes more pink. They're just so good, and they smell like brownie batter. I I used to say chocolate chip cookies, but then someone else said brownie batter, and that's specifically what this scent is. It's like they just typed in brownie batter and made it a thing. They smell amazing. They're so creamy. They're matte. They're beautiful. And they kind of like fill in the lip line. It's very weird. Like, you know the lines in your lips? They kind of just like smooth it out. This is a random product, but it was just sitting here and I wasn't gonna include it. And then I thought, hey, that's a great thing to add. This is the Sephora Citrus Brush Cleaner. A lot of times I use the MAC brush cleaner, but this is something that I used to get so many compliments on when I was freelancing. And basically you just take a paper towel, spray this onto the paper towel, and then grab your brush and just swish it in on the wet spot, and it cleans your brushes while leaving them dry afterwards, so it's not gonna be super wet. So if you are doing makeup on clients or even on yourself, I keep this kind of stuff out on my table here when I am doing a video or getting ready or something, because say you're about to do an eyeshadow look and you've got like bright purple eyeshadow on your brush, you can quickly change that and then go in with your neutral colors that you're using, and it won't affect the look. You don't have to wait for it to dry. You don't have to grab a different brush. It's just awesome. If you don't like scents, like strong scents, you probably won't like this because this is definitely a very strong citrus scent. But I love it. I think it smells really good. So next I'm gonna talk about perfume. I think the sale is the best time to ever buy perfume, just because perfume in general usually doesn't go on sale. So my favorite fragrance of all time is the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle perfume. I've been wearing this since I think like 2011. I think that's when I started wearing this. It's been a long time, but this is my favorite fragrance. Perfumes and stuff are usually more expensive. That's why buying them now is the best time, because then you're gonna get a discount on something that's not really discounted ever. I have a perfume on my list that I'll be getting. Stay tuned for my haul video. That'll probably be up next week. But yeah, perfume and cologne is such a good thing to get during the sale. All right, we're gonna move on to hair and then we'll be done. So for hair care stuff, I'm gonna talk about a few of my favorite things. The first one is the Moroccan Oil Treatment. This is the best stuff ever. It makes my hair feel so silky smooth. You can use it on wet hair, dry hair. I have the light version, so it's good for fine or light colored hair, which describes my hair in general. This is all fake in here, so don't be fooled. But yeah, I love this and you will too. Next, I have a heat protectant. This is the Way Memory Mist. I'm like almost out of this. I should actually go and add this to my order. I have a cart filled on Sephora.com. Do you guys do that too? For like the week prior, I'm like adding stuff, taking stuff away, adding stuff, taking stuff away, checking out what other people are getting. But I should probably add this because it feels like it's like up to here. But this is the Way Memory Mist. It is a heat protectant, and it also is kind of like a primer for your hair. If you use primer for your skin, or paint on the walls, basically, you know what that does. It helps it to last longer and go on better and all that kind of stuff. So that's basically what this does, while also protecting your hair from heat. So I've been loving this, plus it smells so good. And then last but not least, the thing that I would recommend is getting a hot tool, getting some sort of hairstyling product. The one that I would recommend that I use every single time I do my hair is the T3 Micro. Is that what it is? T3 Micro? This has interchangeable barrels, so you can change it to a bigger size or a tapered one. They have ones with like clips and stuff, so you can really customize this to you specifically, and it's really cool. And that way you don't have to go out and buy like 4 different curling irons. You can just get one that has the interchangeable barrels. So it's pretty cool. I keep mine on the lowest setting because this shit is hot. It gets super hot. But yeah, I love this. I've had this for I think 2.5 years now. It hasn't broken. It just works great and I love it. I do have a hairstyling product in my cart right now that I keep like taking out and then putting back in, but I'm like, oh, I should take my own advice and just get it, and I can think about it later. So that completes everything for my recommendations. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out when I post my haul and I can show you what I actually buy. You can also hit the notification bell that just like notifies you in real time when I upload. Let me know what you guys are getting down below in the comment section, because that way it'll not only help me fix my basket and kind of tweak it a little bit and know what to get, but it'll help everybody else out too with what they should get, especially if there's something in here that I've chosen that you might like the complete opposite of, then you can recommend that to others. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, thumbs up the video and let me know below so that I can do more of these going forward for more sales and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.